Well, we got to talk about Ezekiel Elliott. For more on his contract extension, just announced this morning, and also some thoughts on natural gas. We're joined now by Jerry Jones, Comstock Resources majority investor and owner of the NFL Dallas Cowboys. Jerry, congratulations on both counts today.
Well, it's great to be here on the floor of the exchange. Probably fitting. We're playing New York this weekend, but it's great to have that 21 Zeke Elliott back. But I am about $100 million lighter. But we are glad to have him carrying the ball.
Yes, you are, but it's not all at once, right, Jerry? Now, first, you mentioned the Giants game. Will he be playing this week against the Giants? Will he be practicing today?
Very much. He's in great shape. But one of the great things about Zeke Elliott is he's such an inspiration to the locker room. He's a role model in there. He's in excellent shape, does everything right physically, but he's a football player's football player. But he excites our locker room. Before a game, sometimes he'll run up and down the locker room like he's a Mustang, just getting excited and getting the players excited. We're glad to have him back.
Well, it's going to be more than $100 million, but that's over 6 years. That said, salary caps are rising. Does it continue, Jerry?
Well, I think so, because I've never been more bullish about the prospects of the NFL and, frankly, live sports. We have such a great place in the, if you will, in our country and internationally with our game. Our game culminates. Its great time is in the fourth quarter of the year, Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's when you want to get those buyers in front of those TV sets. So our content is very valuable, continues to get more valuable. A lot of people say, well, it's a little soft. That's not the case. It's the strongest thing on television.
Do you stay with AT&T's DirecTV, or is the NFL speaking with other potential partners, Jerry?
Well, I think this. I think that all great companies in the media business are undergoing such dramatic change, how they are going to present content, and the basis, the flexibility is beyond anything that any of us could ever have imagined. But I know AT&T personally. I know their leadership. They'll get it done. They're one of the most admired by me people on this in the country, and the NFL wants to be a big part of AT&T's future.
Anything about the valuation of your own team, Jerry? Do you think it's correctly valued, particularly after today's contract extension?
Well, I think this. No one knows what something is worth until the marketplace, until it's sold, if you will, or bought. That won't be the case for the Dallas Cowboys. I know that I would trade a lot of those evaluations for more first downs or more game wins. At the end of the day, I didn't get into football to make money. I got into football to compete and compete for Super Bowls. On the other hand, it's with great pride that we run the team and that we run it in a way that has that kind of recognition.
Well, did you get into natural gas to make money? Because you're 75% owner, obviously, of Comstock Resources, and natural gas has been stuck at around $3.50, but that's well below the $6 you need to actually be profitable. Where do you see natural gas prices?
Well, I think that, of course, natural gas, to be trite, is a commodity. On the other hand, it has all of the things that you look for in commodities. It has to be in the right location. The cost of it, either to grow it or produce it, has to be really efficient to long-term make money. Comstock, our joining with Covey Park, the place that we drill, the leases that we have, is the most efficient place in the world to have natural gas. And our market is right there. And so we don't have very far to go to get it. And nowadays, you get to have NGL, which is exported. Starting in about 16, our country started exporting the products of natural gas, which is NGL. This is what sparked my interest. I got the money to buy the Cowboys from natural gas, and the way I approached it was from a marketing standpoint. That's the way that I'd do it. Comstock fits and checks all boxes, I'm excited. Consequently, I put over $1.5 billion of my personal money into this area, Haynesville area, Comstock area,
yes,
of natural gas.
Right, so Haynesville last year, Covey Park you're announcing today, and this year. What's next in terms of acquisitions for Comstock?
Well, I think we certainly want to get even more efficient. We want to meld these companies together, take the best of both in terms of the talent and the personnel. It's still about people, just like football, it's about people. But make no mistake about it, just because it's not going good as an industry. When I bought the Cowboys, they were losing $1 million a month. The industry was ostensibly going down.
Yes.
The industry does not in any way dictate the promise of the individual or company in the industry. That's the way it is with Comstock. I think we've got a chance to be a leader as people get more confidence in what and how much money you can make in natural gas business.
Well, Jerry, I think you're going to have to extend your stay in New York, because I do believe the Giants game on Sunday will be one exciting one. Congratulations to you and your team, the Dallas Cowboys. Also, of course, your Comstock Resources deal today. Thanks for joining from the NYSE. This is Bloomberg.
Thank you. Thank you. And you Giant fans, be sweet.